Hi everyone, David here. Welcome back to the channel. Thanks for coming back for another video. Or welcome if it's your first one. Thanks for joining us. How are you doing? I think I'm doing okay. It's kind of cold. We're really kind of getting into winter now in Osaka, so getting a bit chilly in my apartment. I'll start putting the heating on. But that didn't stop me from going out and about recently because autumn leaves are here. It's nice to have a bit of a walk around and see the sights. I did go to a place called Kameoka, which is a little bit, if you know where Arashiyama is in Kyoto, it's a little bit further than that. But I didn't really get anything useful for a video. But a few days later, I decided to go to Katsuo-ji Temple, which is in the city of Minoh in Osaka Prefecture. You might have heard me talk about Minoh before. This is also, a nice place for autumn leaves. There's a big waterfall there. Definitely recommend checking that out if you're there at the right time. It's just a nice place to go anyway, so knock yourself out. So I'm going to show you about that today. Katsuo-ji seems to be getting a lot of traction on social media these days, mostly because of their famous, what can we say, icon, which is the Daruma. Daruma is a kind of, I think they're made out of paper, some kind of paper, kind of like a paper mache round doll. I've got one to show you a bit later on, but I'll save that. But Katsuo-ji, the Katsu part means to win, so a lot of people go there to get good luck and get victories. Apparently gamblers like to go there too to improve their chances of winning. It's also one of the 33 temples on the Saigoku Kannon something about that. I forgot what it's called, the whole title. It's basically a collection of 33 temples around the Kansai area, some of them a little bit out on the edges, which are famous for having a Kannon statue. A Kannon is a particular goddess, and you can go to all 33 of them. I think people in the old days they used to walk around to all 33, but I can't handle that, so I'm just going one by one. I've been kind of nibbling away at this mission for about 8 years now. I think 2016 is when I started it. So I think this one's number 22. So I've got a little way to go still. I hope I will finish that hopefully next year. I'm going to try and make a push to finish it if I can, and I might make a big video about all of the 33 then. I did make a video before about Nakayama-dera in Hyogo Prefecture, so please check that out if you like this one. That's a really nice place too, really lovely pagoda as well, so I recommend going there. Especially if you're expecting children soon, because that's what that's famous for kind of blessing your incoming, how do you call that, new babies. So I'm going to take you around Katsuo-ji, and at the end I'm going to show you some of the stuff I brought back. So thanks for watching so far. Please like this video, subscribe to the channel, share this video with anyone who listens to you, and leave a comment. Have you been to any of the 33 temples? If you have any questions about it, please ask me in the comments too. So I'm going to hand over to myself, and you can watch my trip to Katsuo-ji, and I'll see you on the other side. Okay, see you soon. Okay, here we are bright and early. You can see the Minoh-Kayano train zipping away because we've reached the end of the line. This is Minoh-Kayano Station, which was opened in this year in 2024. This is linked to a large Q's Mall, shopping mall, and a big cinema. Quite quiet though, it's quite early in the morning still. And I thought I was being all smart, getting to the bus terminal early, but no, there's a huge queue, so I had to wait for a couple of buses to get to Katsuo-ji Temple, but I did make it. You can see the red leaves coming in nicely, and here's the front entrance here. A bit of a line to get through inside, but not too long. Now, when you buy the ticket, they do give you this blank postcard as well, very mysterious, so we have to go to the stamp stations to gradually fill in this picture. So here's the first one. Let's see what's printed on. You have to do these in order as well, so make sure you do it. And oh dear, I'm not giving too much away there. So from the visitor centre, you can see a lot of information about the temple in various languages and information on the workshops that they have there. And of course you can start to see these Daruma all over the place. They're everywhere. They're in the trees. And you can see them dotted around here. There's a little mini shrine. And you get your first glimpse of the rather large grounds of this temple. They like to make a big entrance, and here it is. Some people taking their photos on the way in. Yeah, like I said, a huge area. There's a big lake in the middle as well, which I wasn't really expecting. A little shrine on a little island there. There's a bridge on the other side of it. I wasn't really sure where all this steam was coming from, if that was getting pumped in or what. But there was a big fountain there as well. Maybe that's responsible for some of this water vapor, at least. And there's a bit of a climb to get to the main temple. You can walk up here and take a look at the lanterns. I guess they don't get lit because the little wooden Daruma are inside. And a fairly hefty set of steps up to the next area. So there's a nice pagoda. We're going to take a look at that a little bit later. Now, of course, Katsuo-ji Temple is famous for Daruma. You can see most of these have been finished already. You can see both of their eyes are coloured in, which means people have reached their goals that they set. So you fill in the first one when you set your goal, and then fill in the second one when you finish, and you can give them back to the temple. Autumn leaves also very beautiful too, and maybe a touch early. This is the sort of last week of November, but it's still quite nice. And I made it to station number 2. Actually, I missed it and I had to come back. So we've got some yellows on there. I think I can tell what this might end up being. And number 3 is not far behind, and we'll get some black ink on there. And finally, we made it to the main temple building, which you can take a look inside. Well, actually, I think you need to pay extra to go inside, but you can wander around, see all the other little Darumas lined up around this shrine. And there's of course a gift shop. You can buy all kinds of lucky charms, and of course some huge Darumas, which are very expensive. I think the biggest one was 200,000 yen, which is pretty steep. Stamp number 4. Okay, what do we get now? I'm not sure. I think there's a bit of a deeper yellow. And a lovely temple bell there, completely surrounded by these little wooden Daruma. So these are the ones where you can get your fortune read. Stamp number 5. We're almost done. Got some black in there now. And you can just take advantage of the high location and take some nice pictures of all the Daruma and the nearby scenery. Got that temple bell. I did finally buy one of those little wooden Daruma as well. I'm going to show you that a bit later when we get back home. Yeah, lovely view from here. We're quite high up in the mountains, so you can see some of the autumn leaves dotted around. And looking around as well, we can see the large pagoda. I think this is a 3-story one, so I'm going to walk over that way. Otherwise, some nice photo spots as well. You can see the Daruma, love, how nice. And another one here, what's this? I owe you? Oh no, sorry, I love you, that's it, sorry. Makes more sense. And so really just kind of enjoying nature, have a bit of a wander around as you go back down to the entrance. And here's the big 2-story pagoda. Take some pictures before you head off down. So there we go, that's most of Katsuo-ji Temple. Very nice place to visit. A little bit difficult to access. Make sure you catch the bus early. And there's a little bridge over there to get to that little island shrine on the little pond. And time to take my last stamp. I'm not going to show you the result until we get back to my house. And finally look around the gift shop. You can buy some Daruma pillows, Daruma noodles, some ramen there, some what are these, potato chips, basically Daruma everything. You can buy some gifts there. And make sure you get to the line for the bus quickly. Okay, great. Thank you for watching all the way to this point, so I appreciate that. Let me show you some of the stuff I got in Katsuo-ji. Firstly, I told you about the 33 temples. This is a little bag I bought in one of them in Kyoto, and you can find I get it out. Worried about it getting dinged. This is my Goshuin-cho, which is a kind of temple stamp book. So if you go to the special counter there, you pay the money. It's about 500 yen now. It might depend on the place you go to. And they'll do this, well, I'll show you what they'll do. A little slip case in it, which I'm really worried about getting destroyed. And they left a little bookmark in there for me. So this is the, stamp of Katsuo-ji Temple. I can't read a lot of it. I'm not sure what this says in the middle. I think that says Katsuo-ji there in kanji. It says the date I came there, and it's got some stamps as well from the temple. So yeah, this is nice. You can just watch them do that in front of you. It's really nice. There are a couple of temples where you leave your book there and you can pick it up a bit later. That's usually kind of a busy one, but most of the time you just go to a little counter and do it. So this is my book. This is Saigoku Sanju-san something. I'm not sure about that part, but this is the 33 temples book. This was made specially for the pilgrimage. So you can get these at any of the pilgrimage temples. Otherwise, you can just get normal ones which don't have anything imprinted inside. You can just fill it up as you like. So that's the first thing I got, the stamp. You also saw me buy, did you see me buy? I can't remember. I bought a little Daruma. This is a Daruma omikuji. So omikuji is a fortune. So you always see this in temples. There'll be some counter you can go and, I don't know, either take a stick out of a little drum thing, or take a random piece of paper, and that will be your fortune. Those ones, they come in kind of different ranks. So like a daikichi is the best one, and daikyo is the worst one. That's like a curse. And if you don't like the one you got, you can tie it up on the fence nearby. You'll see them all tied up. You can kind of leave the bad luck behind you. But this guy, this is a Daruma. This is a little bit different to the usual Daruma I see. Normally they are kind of round, little paper mache thing. But this is like a wooden, like a little matryoshka. I'm not sure what that kanji says on the front. A bit of a strange face on it. I'm not sure why they do that. But the fortune is in the bottom. So let me check it. This is Katsuo-ji on the bottom there, if you can see that. Thank you. Hopefully it's not just my receipt. Yeah, so this is what you get. I got a number 54. There are 64 different variations you can get. This is not the same as the usual ones, so you don't get the daikichi or daikyo or whatever. They just give you some information in Japanese. If you use the QR code though, you can get like an English translation of it. I think there's a Chinese translation too. Yeah, it was a bit of a downer, this one. I read it on my phone earlier. It was saying like basically don't try and do anything unreasonable. Don't try and reach for anything that you can't get. So don't know if that's just put me in my place or not. So there we go. You can get the Daruma omikuji from the temple. These were 500 yen, and there's all sorts of good luck charms there as well. But these are 500, and these are the ones you can see dotted around all over the place. Let's take an 8. I don't know how many there are there. And finally, this is the moment you've been waiting for, is the little postcard I was doing the stamps on. So I'm not sure if I did it very well, but here we are. Cha-cha! So you can see a picture of the Daruma in various different colours. I don't know how many different colours there are. I can see red, yellow, I think there was an orange one, black. Yeah, I can see it hasn't really lined up perfectly well, but not too bad. I saw some people like drying theirs out, and theirs look a lot nicer than mine, so I don't know if I messed it up or not. Anyway, you can get one of these. This comes with the entrance fee. The entrance fee to the shrine is 500 yen. So 500 yen for this, 500 yen for this. Well, this is included in the ticket. If you want to get the stamp, that was also 500 yen. And the bus, I'll talk to you a little bit about the bus. I caught it from Minoh-Kayano Station, which is one of the, this is the new terminal station at the end of the Midasuji line, or the end of the Kita-Osaka Kyuko line, which joins onto the Midasuji line. Just go from there. There's a bus, Hankyu Bus from there, which costs 800 yen one way, which is a bit steep really. It only takes about 15 minutes. I really recommend going there super early to get in the line, because it was absolute chaos. And the buses aren't super regular. In the morning, I got the one, well, I got there about sort of, I don't know, 8:45, and there was already a massive line. The first bus came at like 8:55, I think, and almost everyone got on. I was about 5 people from the front, so I got doors shut on me. But the next one came immediately. But those are the first 2 of the day, so I think if I'd missed the one coming home, I would have had to wait for an hour. So really plan things out. Get in that line early if you've got plans. because it's kind of chaotic, or just get a taxi if you've got some money. I think that's probably easier. Okay, I think that's everything I want to say about Katsuo-ji. Yeah, definitely a lot bigger than I expected. Very nice. Autumn leaves were very beautiful too. Lots of like Instagram points if you want to take some pictures and make your TikToks with the slow moving camera and the Shinkai Makoto soundtrack like they always do, or Studio Ghibli soundtrack. So, I don't know, just always do the same thing. And there we go. Yeah, so please like this video, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment. Are there any other temples you want me to visit, or do you have any questions about anything from today? And share this channel, that will help me a lot. And just by watching this video, it helps me get a little bit closer to monetizing this labor of love I've been doing for almost 4 years. So that's all for today. So thank you very much, and take care, and see you next time. Bye bye.